definitely warm enough for an iced coffee this afternoon. So I just wanted to welcome you guys to day 5 of Vlogmas. I do not think that I've checked in today. My day completely got away from me, but it was a good productive day for sure. I got some stuff done on my Abide embroidery project, and I'm caught up by my standard. So I did some of today was day 4. So I did some of day 5 and omitted some of day 4 just because of the thread colors were the same. So, yeah, I'm really loving it. I'm loving that I'm keeping up with that one. I'm keeping up with that one and the Woolens and Nosh self-striping socks. I love the color palette on that. And I know we all started on different days, and so I'm hesitant to show you guys. I might show you guys later with a nice long warning if you want to look away. I've not opened up my Advent yet for today, so maybe I'll do that here in just a second. I opened up my coffee Advent, but that was it. And then I did the Names of Jesus Advent. So today, let's see, it's December 5th. There was an earthquake in Northern California. It was like a 7.0 off the coast of Eureka, and my husband felt it at work. So he works in the city and he felt it at work, which is pretty crazy. And then they had a tsunami warning. And because he is so close to the coast, like they were getting, his office building was not evacuating, but he was getting notifications to evacuate, and he didn't because he takes public transportation into the city. And if he had, like, he would have just been on a bus if something were to hit. So the tsunami threat did dissipate. And as far as I know, like they were all clear the last time I checked in with him. But he's like, I'd rather be in a high-rise building than on a bus somewhere kind of, you know, in the open elements. I'm like, okay, fine. But it was like literally the only day that he went into work this week. Because, like, he's just working from home because he has some odd hours kind of going on. So, I just felt so helpless, you guys. It was awful. It was super awful. So I'm just like listening to the Abide embroidery worship playlist and just stitching away and just trying to keep my mind off of the what ifs for sure. Anyways, but all is well for him. I don't know how other people are doing that were closer to the earthquake. It was up like near Eureka and like Fort Bragg, Mendocino area. And so I have not heard what the damage is there, but 7.0, it was either, I saw 7.0 and 7.3 magnitude. So I don't know. But anyways, so you will have seen that I got some more garland for like this, that's right back here, for my table, and I put that on. My daughter had suggested that. Oh, I have those oranges too, so maybe I'll go kind of like just set some oranges in it. I think that would actually like really make it look amazing. So I think I'll do that as well. Yeah, I think I like it. I think it's a little bit too long, so I could open up my table more, or I could just cut it off. And I'm kind of okay with either one, but I'm trying to think ahead to like Christmas dinner with my family, and there will be 7 of us. Yeah, at any given point, there will be 7 of us. So my daughter, she lives about an hour away, and so we're doing Christmas with her and her husband on the 23rd because he works at a hospital, and he has to work Christmas Day. So Christmas with them on the 23rd, and then Christmas with my at-home kiddos and my daughter's boyfriend on the 25th on Christmas. So like we'll do Christmas Eve and Christmas Day together. So really like Christmas will go from the 23rd through the 25th, like all of that time. And then my in-laws will, I'm hoping that my in-laws will come and spend the night with us, maybe on Christmas Eve, or come out early Christmas morning. So at any given time, there will be 7 of us. That's what I'm trying to say. There will be 7 of us around our dinner table, which I feel like if it was all the way extended would be a little bit too big. So I do like having like just 1 leaf in it instead of 2. I think I might just leave it. Maybe I'll cut it off. I'm gonna just sit with it for a day. When I decorate, I don't feel like I always have like intuition when it comes to decorating, and so sometimes I just have to like sit with it and ponder about it, and then I'll either get a solution or leave it how it is and be happy with how it is. So how do you guys decorate? Like, I just don't feel like it comes natural to me. I have like one of my closest friends, she loves to decorate. She's never been like an interior designer or anything like that, but she loves to decorate. Like she sets aside money to do that. That is her knitting, right? Like I have my knitting, I set money aside to knit. She sets money aside to decorate her house and to get new decorations, new decor, that kind of thing. And I'm always so envious, but then I have to pull back and remember that, wait, I have knitting. Like I wouldn't want her to be envious of me knitting or being able to make projects. And so like, I shouldn't be envious of her. And the Bible tells us not to be as well. So, but, yeah, she's just so good at it. She's helped me actually like with some of my, wall decor and everything. And she had such great advice for kind of how to do that. Our styles have some similarities and some differences, but I really do like the wall decor and wall art that I have going on in my home right now. But I feel like by the time that I finish decorating a space, it's time to kind of start over, because it takes me so long to make decisions. It takes me so long, like years, to finally get all the pieces of what I was originally imagining, which seems a little bit silly. I guess maybe I should just save up first and do it all at once to enjoy it. But it's just not how my brain works as far as like trying to figure everything out. So I'm super curious, you guys. Tell me in the comments below, how do you decorate? Do you feel like you have a natural gift for decorating? Do you kind of put something in place and then ponder? What do you do? This coffee is so delicious. I think I used if you're into Nespresso, I used the original capsules, and I think I used the Cape Town capsule and a Khazar capsule. I think, yeah, I think so. Did you guys see the Black Friday deal? No, maybe it was a Cyber Monday deal for Nespresso. It was 3 free sleeves. That's 30 capsules for free. That's when I buy my coffee. I always buy my coffee when I can get some free sleeves. All right, so I don't have like much knitting content for you guys today. I am going to sit down, catch up on some Vlogmases. I've been watching A Lovely Yarn podcast and a Homespun House, and I've watched some Sandy by the Lakeside. I would really like to add, I'd like to see what Pine Cottage is up to. I love her podcasts. I would love to see what Crazy Sock Lady is doing. I haven't started hers yet. And Ollie and Bella. What are your recs for me? You guys, give me some recs also. This is an interactive episode. You gotta comment below. Tell me some Vlogmas episodes. Tell me about your decorating habits. Do you guys live in earthquake area? I do feel like how I worry about tornadoes in states that have tornadoes, like I don't live in a state that has tornadoes typically. So how I worry about that, like, it would be so hard to live in a state where there were tornadoes. I feel like people think that about earthquakes, and really for the most part, it's not part of our day-to-day thought process at all. Like my husband felt it today, but it wasn't bad at all. Actually, people in a neighboring town over, like one of his friends actually felt it. So I could have felt it, I just didn't. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't anything serious, just the after effect. Well, I don't know for people who are closer to the epicenter of it, but for us, it wasn't bad. And we do live on a pretty, like our town is on a pretty major fault line for California, but I don't know. We don't think about it. So I wonder, like, if you guys live in a area where there are natural disasters or natural occurrences like earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, that kind of thing, is it something that you worry about? Is it something that you just don't even think about until it's here? Is it, and then in other areas, do you guys think like, oh man, I could never live in California because there are too many earthquakes, or I could never live in Florida because there's too many hurricanes? Do you guys think about that kind of stuff? interactive episode this time. All right, so yeah, my son and daughter have been working most of the morning, so I had a quiet morning this morning to myself. And then this evening, my son has youth group, and I think my daughter and her boyfriend are going to be here. I think we're going to have dinner together. I'm not sure what I'm making for dinner yet. I'm kind of in the mood for comfort food. Maybe I'll do a chicken pot pie, because I think I have like some celery and some other things that I could use up. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. You guys, I'll take you guys along with me. You guys can come and see what I make for dinner too in a little bit. I sit down to video and this happens right here. This is Charlie. She wants her camera debut, apparently. So Charlie is 4 years old. This is Maggie. She is 7 years old. Charlie idolizes Maggie. Charlie, you're kind of in my way. I don't think she cares. Okay, so real quick, you guys, it's been a day. It has been a day. So, yeah, I was on my way to Costco, and it's gotta be awkward. Okay. I was on my way to Costco, and my car has the auto start, like where when you stop at a stoplight, it the car just automatically like turns off, and then when you let go of the brake, it turns on, and it just didn't turn back on. So I had just gotten off the freeway, and there was traffic on the freeway. And so it was kind of already like, I don't know. I mean, it wasn't like hectic or anything, but it was just like taking extra long to get there, right? To get to Costco. And then as I like get off the freeway and I'm at the light, and then my car just does not start again. It's like, it's not an old car. It's a 2020. I don't know. So we don't know what we think it's the starter. But, so I didn't make it to Costco. We literally just got home, and that was, I don't even know what time. Let's see, I think that whole ordeal took like 3 hours to get my car off to the side of the road, safe. Somebody finally pulled over and helped just to move it so that I wasn't like in the path of cars coming off the freeway. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, to say the least. And then, yeah, so we pulled it off to the side. Like, we just pushed it and pulled it off to the side. And then it took almost 2 hours to get a tow. I think it's just busy. So anyways, but we're back home. My daughter actually went to Costco for me. I was doing her a favor by going, and then it ended up I couldn't go. So anyways, I was literally like half a mile from Costco and it broke down. Anyways, my daughter made dinner. So while she's doing that, she went and took a shower real quick, and my husband went to go pick up my son from youth group. And then tonight we're gonna watch Elf, which I'm really excited about, because that's usually our first movie that we watch, and we have not yet watched Elf this year. So excited to do that tonight. But I have also not opened up my Advents today, and I think I didn't because I wasn't quite ready to work on them yet. Okay, so the one from Annie. from Knits and Pearls. Here we go. It's this beautiful purple. I do not think that my blanket has any purple yet. I have a feeling that my dogs are gonna bark because they're facing the door, like on guard. They probably heard a car or something, so I don't know. Okay, and then day 5. This is my stash vent. Let's see what I put in here. Yeah, this is gorgeous, you guys. This is called Calliope Hummingbird. It's from Nitty Gritty Fiber Arts. That is so pretty. I could see like a whole sweater out of this. So these are the 2. I don't know which one I'll add to my advent today, but we'll just see. So it's kind of funny. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab my advent. Okay. I'm mid-square right now. But I didn't think I was going to add this one because I added this green maybe yesterday or the day before. So I've added these 2. Those are the last 2 that I added. And I'm like, oh, I probably won't do the green. I'll probably do the blue. And so I wound up the blue, which is right here. But I didn't put it here because I just felt like these 3 were kind of more jewel toned-ish kind of feeling, and I didn't want them all right 3 next to each other. So, and I could have put it here, but then you got 2 blues next to each other. I think I'm going to actually put this one here next to this one. But I just wasn't quite ready to add it. So I'm like, well, maybe let me see where I can put this green one. And I loved it here. So I think it looks really great right here. And I'm almost done. I lost my middle stitch keeper. I think it's somewhere in my car, like in the franticness of trying to figure out my car and why it wasn't working and everything. It was sitting on my seat. Move you guys over here. I moved you a little bit because of where the dogs were, but now they're gone. So anyway, so I'm adding this one, and then yeah, I don't know, maybe I'll add this guy somewhere. Maybe I will add this blue here tonight and then add that reddish color right here next to it. That would be awesome. And then let me show you guys. So I think I decided what to do in regards to the issue of like the ends being thicker because of the ends being woven in. I think I'm gonna just kind of wait until I'm all done and weave in all the ends at the end and do it more on the side than on top. There we go, okay. I think I might like that better, or well, not better. I just kind of hold it on the top as I am crocheting that next row, but I think that is what's creating that extra length there on the edges. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait. And then what I'm also going to do to kind of help even out the sides, like where the ends are, is every once in a while I'm gonna do 3 rows instead of 2, which then will put the ends on it'll put the ends on the opposite side. So I think that will help just to kind of minimize the difference there. But I love this blanket, you guys. I love it. I think that is so cool. I just love the pattern, the texture, and it almost looks like woven. I don't know, I love it. All right, so that's where I'm at on that one. I have this guy here to put in my blanket as well. And then the blue one. Yeah, I don't know, but we're gonna watch Elf. I'm gonna take a shower, and then we'll have dinner, and then I'll get to knit for the rest of the evening, I think.